Good morning, my students. Now we will start to explain Unit 8, Lesson 2. Be careful for what I'm saying now. Before we start, we have an opener. Grammar review. Do as shown between brackets. Sentence number 1. The farmer dug up the field yesterday. Correct the verb. Sentence number 2. We must visit our uncle today. Make negative. Let's see sentence number 1. The farmer dug up the field yesterday. Correct the verb. We have to definite the tense first. Look at the word at the end of the sentence, yesterday. This is the key word of past simple. So we have to put dig up in the past simple. Dig up, this is an irregular verb. So the correction is the farmer dug up the field yesterday. Sentence number 2. We must visit our uncle today. Make negative. We have a modal verb must in this sentence, so only put not after must to make this sentence negative. So the correction is we mustn't visit our uncle today. Grammar. Let's watch a movie to learn about must and mustn't. After watching the movie, what must you do before crossing the street? You must be careful when you cross the street. Please look both ways before crossing. I always look both ways before crossing the street. Look at these pictures. What mustn't you do before crossing the street? Road safety rules. Students must queue in line in the school canteen. Students must queue in line in the school canteen. Queue. Verbs. Students book, page 52. Grammar in context. Must and mustn't. Must. We use must to talk about something you are obliged or strongly advised to do. You must fasten your seatbelt. And mustn't, we use mustn't to talk about something you aren't allowed to do or you are strongly advised not to do. For example, you mustn't lean out of the window. Exercise A. Complete the sentences from the story with must or mustn't. You work hard. We have to take must. You must work hard. You live in peace. You have to take must. You must live in peace. You disagree. You have to take mustn't. You mustn't disagree. Check your answers. You must work hard. You must live in peace. You mustn't disagree. Exercise B. Work in groups to answer the question. What must you do to earn money? What must you do to pass an exam? What must you do to be healthy? What must you do to earn money? I must earn money. I must pass an exam. What must you do to be healthy? I must be healthy. Five. Look at the signs and complete the sentence with must or mustn't. You mustn't smoke. You must turn left. You mustn't run in the corridors. You must queue here. You must stand on the right. You mustn't take photos here. You mustn't take mobile phones. You must stop when it's red. Again, be careful from what I'm saying. You mustn't smoke. You must turn left. You mustn't run in the corridors. You must queue here. You must stand on the right. You mustn't take photos here. You mustn't take mobile phones. Finally, you must stop when it's red. Park rules. Look at these rules. No glass containers. Noise ordinance enforced. No overnight parking or camping. No littering. Hunting is prohibited. pets must be on leash. No motorized vehicles except in designated parking areas. No metal detectors. Take nothing but pictures. Leave nothing but footprints. Collection of plants, animals, or other materials prohibited. This is park rules, and you have to put it in your mind before coming to any park you want. B. What rules would you set to keep the park clean? What rules would you set to keep the park clean? Children mustn't what? Parents must what? You must what? Let's read your answers. Children mustn't throw rubbish on the ground. Look at the picture. This is a messy picture. Children mustn't throw rubbish on the ground. Please don't litter. Help keep your community clean. Thank you for not littering. So all the children must keep the community clean. So we mustn't throw rubbish on the ground. Not only in the parks, in any area. Children mustn't feed birds. The sign tells you something important. Don't feed the birds. Protect our birds and beaches. Please don't feed the birds. So you have to put all the signs in your mind and be careful for what the sign tells you. Children mustn't feed birds. Parents must watch their kids. All the parents must watch their kids around them. Finally, you mustn't pick flowers in the park. Please don't pick flowers. You, all the women, all the men, all the children, any people come to any park, you have to put the sign in your mind. Don't pick the flowers to keep our community clean and beautiful. So you mustn't pick flowers in the park. You mustn't walk on the grass. Don't walk on the grass, because the grass will be dead if we walk on them. So you mustn't walk on the grass. Please stay off grass. What new signs would you invent to ensure the safety of people? Design different types of signs: safety, warning, danger, and write things people must or mustn't do. Show your signs to your class. Can they understand what they mean? This is the closure. Design signs to keep your classroom clean and tidy. Design any signs in which to keep your classroom clean and tidy. Like, you mustn't throw litter on the ground inside your class. Thank you, my students.